welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem Three Houses. So, when last we left off, we were... what were we doing? Okay, cool. So, yeah, we need to go and explore and do our due diligence around the castle. There's a house versus house sword tournament, which is kind of tempting. Oh, let's take this one.
It's likely that our foes have infiltrated the ranks of the... If you ask me, there is something amiss about that old man, Tomas.
Oh, surface.
Professor.
Alright, okay. You're not messing around, are you, Hanneman?
Professor, always a pleasure to see you. I wonder, might you have a moment to chat?
Of course. What do you want, Hanneman?
Come now. You have no need to be on guard. I'd never cause you harm. You're far too valuable a specimen, well, that is to say, too valuable a member of the Academy staff. Indeed, the further my crest research progresses, the closer you come to learning the truth of your heritage. Is it not so? When I learned you bore the lost crest, the very crest of flames itself, I set about learning everything I could about your past. What was the origin of your bloodline? How have the events of your life been shaped by your lineage? I became somewhat obsessed, I must admit. Nothing so crass as an investigation. No, I researched. I spoke to mercenaries whom you've worked with in the past to learn about your life before the Academy. Of course, I also contacted Gerald and his mercenary friends. Your father does keep rather interesting company. I'm excited to share with you what I learned, but I do ask that you correct me if I am mistaken on any account. The story begins with Gerald serving as captain of the Knights of Seros. There was a woman at the monastery with whom Gerald was quite close. At first, it seemed obvious this mystery woman was your mother. Alas, that cannot be the case. The timing is all wrong. As it was told to me, the woman in question passed away shortly before Gerald left the monastery. Yet your birth occurred sometime later, while Gerald was taking work as a mercenary. This, of course, presumes your age is accurately reported. If you were born sooner, well, the story would be quite different, would it not? Oh, I am aware. You two were certainly enigmatic, as far as mercenaries go. For example, Gerald never once spoke of his time serving as captain of the Knights. That's quite a secret to keep for all those years. In the end, your old acquaintances had little definitive to say about either of you. However, they all agreed on one thing. Your father and yourself were a strong pair. Warriors to be respected and feared. You in particular. In fact, many came to know you as the Ashen Demon.
I didn't realize
They say
that
you
was,
would destroy your
thing in
enemies
this.
without a hint of emotion on your face. The mercenaries I spoke to
Like
revered
it's
you
mentioned
as a
in
living
the
legend
pseudo
of sorts.
sequel, but yeah, I didn't realize it was.
So, that is what I learned. And I admit, it is barely more than I knew before.
Yeah, pretty
The
good.
next step in my research is to ask your blood for answers, and hope that it is more forthcoming than your past acquaintances.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, we'll take it.
Huh? Things we can't obtain. Are you unfamiliar?
Hello, Hilda.
Hey.
I'll talk to you in just a second. I have that quest at the end of time.
Professor, do you have a second? It's about Monica. Does she seem off to you? She was in prison for a long while, but she seems to have recovered almost instantly, and she's been bizarrely cheerful. You see what I mean? I wonder if she's straining to seem happy just to make people comfortable. And why is she so close to Edelgard anyway?
The Battle of the Eagle and Lion is a free-for-all contest among the 3 classes. If you are victorious, the Archbishop will no doubt present you with a reward.
Along with Flame, but now his origin begged He is apparently from House Rim of the Empire. Anyway, there had...
Like Felix could probably win that, but I just don't know.
What do you say, Adol? Shall we meet up in the library later to... Oh, hello, Professor! Do you need something? I'm a little busy at the moment. Sorry, Professor. I've got a lot of questions to ask Adol here. Since I couldn't graduate last year, I really want to make sure I can do so this year.
Just noticed that Monica is the only person other than myself who I've heard referred to her as Adel or Adels. Everyone else is calling her Eddie. So, me and Monica, you know, we are tight in that sense.
Having a fishing tournament before the Battle of the Eagle, but the fish are especially... Have you had any?
If there's a quest to fish, we'll probably do some fishing, but otherwise we will be holding on to or saving our bait.
Hi, Professor. Gronder is in the territory of House Berkeley's. That's right next to my... Oh, no. What if... Really? Are you sure?
Yeah. So we are going to have to take someone on... Someone come here.
Come on. Why are they having... You're not condoning this one.
Leave me out of it. Yeah, we're going to need to pick somebody to take with us.
Why would we go all the way to It may be a tradition. I guess there's nothing to be done.
In our mission assistance slot. I feel like Ignatz may be a contender.
Let's see. Fodlan is big. It's not as big as Almyra is, but it's still pretty big. Why do you think? I don't know who this...
Oh.
Hi there.
Well, yes, please. Cool. Right, let us plant. North Fodland seeds, yes. Cultivate, do that.
Professor has said it's given the events of the last month. I believe this is just the... I do enjoy this sport. I believe it best.
Right, okay.
Let's see.
Let's go and do the miserable upstairs walk, which is always my least favourite part of searching the monastery. You end up getting a good degree of motion sickness. There's very rarely something here, although when it is here, it tends to be absolutely fantastic. Yeah. Should we feed? No. fish to spare at the moment.
I'm not interested in glory or prize. As far as I can see, they're all...
Oh.
What the?
Mildly quicker. Let's go that way. Ash, how's it going?
You know, I'm pretty good at fit. Why don't you give it a try?
Nuts.
Sometimes it's nice to take. I'd love to spend.
Trouble with Ignatz is he's not I'd really much rather take somebody who's a healer. I think we'll take Lynn. I think Lynn Hart is the play.
Holding such a frivolous and downright ridiculous event. Although, they did say we could eat. Welcome to the monastery. You look confused. Just show any fish you can. I have a favor to ask.
I told him about it. Okay. Oh wow, okay.
Oh, let's see who...
Okay.
So you are I just got...
Yes. I am happy that we will both have...
Okay.
I'm going to... But they haven't been biting. What shouting? Everyone told me I was...
There you go.
Have you thought about it? I just caught...
Okay.
Will you be taking part? I cannot. So, if you do.
Right, okay, so... Oh, we have to answer the tournament. Yes, I'd like to use tournament bait. Oh, a little bit excited there, that wasn't wrong. Sorry, I wanted to go for. Right, okay. Not that blue. Not that, okay, so the middle blue is better. I'm not even sure if we get anything for these fishing things. But... Oh wow. Yeah. Really good. I'm going to do all of these, but like, I'm not sure if we don't get experience, I'll be absolutely gutted. Oh, we do. Okay, good. Well, I'm assuming that we get to keep these as well. If you think this is bad, by the way, bear in mind that we've got a much bigger fishing day to do later in the run. Like, we'll literally be doing this for hours. Like, so we've done a fifth of the amount of fishing that we need, but we've got more than that coming. And it's just not a very good fishing game, for the record. There's been a couple of decent fishing games and video games over the years. This is not one of them. It goes on for too long. It's not really skill-based. Well, nominally skill-based. When we talk about, like, favourite fishing games, like, fishing, by the way, is something that I have no interest in real life. And, like, what I understand of fishing in real life, it's not, you know, video game fishing should not be inspired by real life fishing. Video game fishing should be inspired by, like, football or, like, you know, something more action-packed, F1, or, like, you know, make it a game rather than you know, just sort of something you sit there and wait to happen. But there's been a couple of video games that have done fishing really well. The first one I ever played that did it really well was Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time, back in the day, fishing with a rumble pack used to be absolutely great. And I think that's kind of been the bar by which all of the fishing games are sort of judged now. Stardew Valley's one is not the most fun. I find it a bit frustrating. I'm not terribly good at it, but it is at least involving. And I like the timing on it. The timing. I think more the word I'm looking for is pacing. Like, when you're doing Stardew Valley, you know, you've got a set amount of hours to do your fishing in. And it is in competition, obviously, for all the other things that you could be doing. So, I like that. I think my all-time favourite, it's a really bad game, I've mentioned it before, Final Fantasy 15. You know, like, terrible game, but whoever designed the fishing minigame in that, like, you know, maybe they should be, like, the game director next time, because they seem to have an idea or notion of what might be fun. If it isn't immediately clear why we're doing this, every time we fish, we are getting a small amount of professor experience. Now, it's a look after the pennies and the pounds will look after themselves situation here. Having a decent professor level is absolutely critical to everything we do. It's critical to the teaching, it's critical to the recruiting people to our party. And then that basically just compounds and adds to all things. So like, you know, I think probably the most useful thing for Violet is to have a high professor level. I think like his actual level, it is used to recruit some of the staff members, although that's not really so much of a concern for us. But mainly, yeah, like just getting that up high, and the sooner you can get it up high, the better. God, there's... Wait. Losing rhythm there, but the main reason losing rhythm is we're only just halfway through. Right. Right, I think we're going to do, after this one, we're going to do a halfway toilet break, because, you know, this is getting fairly excruciating. Anything that separates the fishing is bad, so I'll be right back. Okay. Again, just put it in the scale. Like each month, we're going to be essentially getting all of these. So when it comes around to the fishing month, I think we'll have maybe about 40 of each of these and like 20 of these. So this is absolute chump change. But I think it can only be used this month. If we got that wrong, you know, that's going to negatively impact our experience. But on the plus side, at least it will have split this up somewhat. Alright, 3/5 of the way through. If it wasn't immediately clear, the red ones are bigger and better fish. So you've got the small blue ones, you've got the big blue ones, you've got the red ones, and you've got the gold ones. So we don't want that. We don't want that. Well, we have no choice there. I don't know why I take that on the first one. I'll always take those. Like, you can lose the fish on this, that is possible. But it's, you know, the game is not particularly complex. Like I say, it could do with, it could do with being a game with a bit more to it, that you do less often. That would be my preference. The extent of the, you know, the game, I mean, not everything has to be, you know, bloody, oh shit, let me press that. What's the name of the space Morpega? No, I can't think. Not everything has to be insanely complex. That's basically what I'm saying. You know, you can have something like this, and it'd be perfectly fine. But like maybe not as much of it. Like this just, there's just a lot of this for what it is. And I think that's like when you put mini games in your game, like I don't know, like complexity versus repetition. I talk about the original Final Fantasy VII a lot because I really do think it's a, you know, it's a standout. There's a reason. I mean, there are a few reasons why it's as popular as it is, but one of the things that I think it tends to get right is this sort of mini game balance, where there's a lot of mini games, but the games themselves are paced quite well. When you look at, like, I mean, obviously, well, I don't want to be disparaging of Fire Emblem Three Houses. It's a really good RPG. If we're talking about like mainline RPGs in the last 10 years, I mean, you know, Baldur's Gate 3 is a tremendous achievement. Some wonderful stuff going on in Baldur's Gate 3. But I think on the balance of things, I enjoy this more. I think this is more fun than Baldur's Gate 3 is. I think, you know, I said before that Baldur's Gate 3 makes... Not every decision it makes is a good one. And like... Which is not to say that this is perfect either. There are lots and lots of things I would change with Fire Emblem. It's got the storytelling within it. I mean, I don't know how easy it is to understand this, or how easily it registers when you're watching a Let's Play, because you've got me wittering over it. But like, on one hand, like, there's some really bad anime storytelling, like, oh, you know, this happens, you know, like, nobody's going to question this, even though it's ridiculous. But on the other hand, like, first off, there are, like, depending on the choices you make, the routes are quite different. you're seeing some quite different things with it. And then secondly, it just sometimes it winds me up. But I'm never not feeling something with Three Houses. Like it always, you know, if it's not making me laugh, if it's making me annoyed, if it's not making me annoyed, it can sometimes make me sad. I think some of the, you know, some of the stories, as we will see, you know, quite. There's something to them. Sorry, another thing on the fishing game. You have to catch the third one, or else you catch nothing. Hence the. Well. So yeah, and I respect that in the game. Like any game that makes me feel something, I like. I'm not gonna sit here and say like, yeah, this is like powerful storytelling, but it, you know, it's got something to it.
Professor.
Oh yeah, sure. Big nuts.
Oh, are you taking whoever can catch it?
Okay. Oh, what's this? I don't. What do I not?
Are you taking part? If you catch a fish.
Okay.
So, you've caught the lass. Your fish.
Oh, okay, cool. Right. So you have to.
Professor.
Did you catch something?
No way!
All right.
Show me the fish. Your fish has.
I'm going to catch me.
Oh, you caught. Yes. Yeah, I am so.
Thanks.
Right. Okay. Cool. Fantastic.
I guess that's it.
Yeah, it was. It was fun, wasn't it? But it wasn't fun.
Do you have time for a request?
Painful and boring. We'll accept it, but I don't think
Pardon
that's
me.
gonna do it.
Greetings, Professor Young Monica. But it turns out she was. They say her personality is complete.
A bundle of dry hemp. Ooh.
Hey, welcome.
Yes, can I buy?
You have a good eye. A pleasure. 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 You have a good eye. A pleasure doing business with you. Come again.
Tell me what to do.
Hello there.
Oh yeah.
This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes?
Right, yeah.
This one, yes?
Buy all of them, please.
I thank you. This one, yes? 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 I think 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 this one, yes? I thank you. Return soon, please.
And don't tell me what to do.
Okay, Professor. I'd love to catch.
Pardon
Cool.
me.
Alright. Let's try something around here. Okay, cool. Good enough for me. Something else that I low-key like, which, you know, others mileage may vary.
I received a
not
rare
jumping
letter from
around,
Congress.
having no
He
jump
said that he
button.
is praying for the Golden Deer House to emerge victorious. Insistently praying. My father attended the Officers' Academy, and I think he is quite proud of it.
You know, the Empire. But after the Civil War, there are 3 powers to even now among the.
Ferdy, forgive me, are you already maxed out? Bioworth. Yes, we are. Okay, good.
Okay.
Someone who likes training their muscles. Okay. Do that. Good. Okay. Right.
Professor, when you feel that first refreshing breeze upon your face, you know it is almost time for the battle of the eagle and lion.
What the fuck?
Gronder Field is within the Empire, Fodlan's biggest river. You will have to cross one of the largest.
Never mind, buddy. Sothis thinking it's suspicious. Weird things to say. Right, okay.
Hey! The Death Knight, he taught me so. He said he was a little scary.
Oh.
After all, the ladies love nothing more than a winner. And around, I knew you'd understand.
Professor, the battle of the eagle and it's imperative that we fight our.
Yeah, we'll do.
Ever since the tournament, the kitchen is completely over.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't say no to that. You. Oh, you.
I need a favor.
Practice battle maneuvers. I don't really understand what, if anything, that's going to lead to. But, Linhart.
I'm just absolute. I had imagined the academy as a chance to possibly relax before our lives after graduate. I want to just.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Agree.
I mean, I don't know if that necessarily.
Okay.
Takes him out of Adels's house, but.
Going all the way to the Empire for a mock battle? This is serious.
Well, excuse me, Professor. Do you think it would? Well, I'm not very.
No, I think it would be fine if you did participate, because then I wouldn't have to put you to the sword. Not Marianne, so by all means carry on. Or, better yet, come and join my house this month and then you don't have to do anything.
Wander Field is in the... I thought I heard that... Oh, perhaps we'll travel...
Okay.
The Battle of the Eagle and Lion is coming up soon. That's the spirit.
I'm feeling very, very confident. Honestly, I feel like I will have no choice but to win it. That's how confident I feel. Right, okay.
Professor!
Professor Mark. Right.
Right.
Right, yeah. Find this one away the name. Right, let's go and search through my second least favourite bit, which is the second floor here. I think eventually you get to like a third floor, which gets even more annoying.
Of course. The situation last month was... I hope you were able to put all of that behind you, so that you may focus... I'm most reassured. I look forward...
Okay. Says
I hear that you participated in the fish.
Yeah, I did. Oh yeah, we wanted to try and get reason up, didn't we? Because we knew that was going to be a problem.
I hear that you participated.
Faculty training. Can he do reason? He can't. I think she probably can.
I look forward...
Yeah. Okay, that's bad.
Practice yields.
Right, we've now got fire, which will be very, very useful.
Last.
We might, with rank D, be able to
Power
get...
preparation. The recent... I've been commissioned. You be on your guard, okay? I won't go die.
You won't go down. Okay, good. Right. Thankfully, Gerald won't go down on us.
I always thought I was pretty good, you know. But my opponent was the Death Knight, so whoever he is, I'm going to make him pay. It turns out that when I get stabbed, I'm not going to let him get...
The best with me again, yeah. Do we even need that at this point, come to think of it? Because we've got Best Girl, who needs faith. I don't know that anybody else that we particularly care about does. Like, reason is useful, but I don't think we do need faith.
I don't know if... Oh, the lengths. If only it weren't for Sedith's strict orders. Have you ever tried convincing...
I've tried convincing Seth of anything. No, I haven't, to be fair. Right, okay. I don't think we need that. Yeah, good, yeah. What a good point, yeah. Right. Have they opened up this? Really? Yes.
That's so.
Good. Right. Great Hall. Can we get to the Great Hall, please? Yeah. Nope. No. Right. Okay.
Hey.
Hello there! After the Battle of the Eagle, it's a three-way battle. You have to be proactive.
Do we do... How much do we not pick up? Oh, I guess that we don't keep whatever we found. Cat can eat a lot of fish. Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever seen anything bee in this part, so...
Oh, hi, Professor. Well, there's an annual ball here the month after next. They say if a boy and a girl, I don't know where the rumors...
Yeah. Didn't work out too well for the first time I tried that.
I'm so sorry. I was lost in thought. It's very kind of you to be the Death Knight's true identity.
Hello there!
Need something?
Got 1,000. Ooh. I think I actually...
This one? You're all set. See you again soon.
Or is there? Right, we've not done quiet, we've not done... not done the thingy box.
I have a favor to ask.
I've delivered the letter. Balance charms, heartfelt love letter. Yeah, okay. What better use of my time than delivering friggin' love letters for students? Yes. I'll try to sort the gift receipt your way experience 10 times later. Any suggestion? Nice one, blanket. No idea. I didn't enjoy sweets. Traditional cakes were a bit much my taste. Those would possibly become traditional dessert. Traditions are meant to be broken. Oh, good. Adels is happy. Simply decorate with red roses. Right, okay. So at this point, we'll also have a look at our support thing. So we really want to get people to be as quickly as possible. Possibly even A for Lynn. I would say Ignatz and Bernie.
They won't notice if one person doesn't sing, will they?
Music speaks to the heart. It's more...
powerful than any weapon. Highly incorrect, but still.
Practice yield.
I got model leader. Is model leader actually? Oh, we've also got support. Is that between us and somebody else? Right. Okay. Inventory, abilities, me. Doubles experience and for battalions. No. Okay. Right. Choir is done. Let us head to here. Now let us check the map and see, and it is right on the other side there, so we'll go off down there. We'll do it from this weirdly low angle, like we're looking up Violet's arse. Yes, I'm curious how Ignatz is doing.
Alright, time to sneak off and do some painting. Professor, such lovely weather today, huh? I was, just about to go for a walk.
And do some painting.
What,
how much
this?
fucking paper do you need?
It's, I'm sorry, Professor. I'll admit it. I was going to do some painting.
Oh, good for
You
you.
remember the place where we talked before? I've been painting the scenery there. I'm still keeping up with my academics and training, of course. I just paint in my spare time, as a change of pace.
You don't have to hide it.
Oh, I don't? Well, yes. Maybe you're right. I may have gotten ahead of myself. I'm sorry for panicking there. Honestly, I'm just worried that my father will find out that I've been painting. Of course. Why would you go out of your way to tell him that? Completely illogical of me. But it seems I've developed a bit of a complex about it. My father's not a fan of my artistic pastime, you see. We're a merchant family, and my older brother is set to inherit the business. As for me, my father decided I should be a knight. That's why I'm at the academy. Painting won't help me become a knight. It's a waste of time. Well, yes. I feel like I'm betraying my parents. I hear the business has been slow for them over the past few years. If I become a knight for an influential noble house, I could use my connections to help support them. My father was determined to send me here. He must have been, considering the enormous amount of money he spent. I don't think I'm well suited to being a knight. My parents sent me to the academy for their sake, not my own.
Oh, I don't know.
When I think about how hard my family is working just to stay in business, how can I sit idly by? All of which is just to say that painting will have to remain my little hobby. Nothing more. Not that I could make a career out of it even if I wanted to. That's just a fantasy.
Yeah, I mean, you probably couldn't, to be fair. Right. But you did get support level B, and for that I am grateful. Okay.
Pardon me.
So... Oh god, let's speak. What happens? Is this infinite speaking?
I'm going to catch me some.
Is it him? I have to give him the love letter. Who the fuck would love Eloise?
I appreciate.
Dear God.
Yes. This created more fun than...
Yes, I also had the fun.
I wasn't expecting. The fishing tournament's over.
Right.
The fishing I heard you did some...
I think that...
Fishing was...
That's not him. Right.
All that's left.
Okay. What? Why have we got more things to say to Felix? I want to find Lorenz. I think that we can pick him up.
Since we were little, Ingrid's always got...
We might as well get that quest off before we forget. Do you know, it's there's been a lot of police cars like going flying around this morning. I do hope that's not something serious.
My savior, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Right, okay. Yeah, where was... I'm sure that we've spoken with Lorenz. He is there. Right.
Indeed. I received a rare letter from my father. I think he is quite...
Okay, I want to save this because I'm not sure how many we can recruit in one go. If it
I received my father. I think he is... I have heard good things about you. I believe your talents may be... What do you say? Shall we arrange... I suppose when I put it that way, how could you possibly... I expect... Oh...
Right. Sick. Okay, cool. Lynn. We might be able to get Lynn. Let's see what happens. But Linhart was not here. Where was he? He was in the Great Hall. This is where we find out whether or not we can request multiple people a month.
I'm just, your class seems pretty... What do you say? I believe I didn't... Wonderful. By the way, I'll need...
Cool. So I guess we can do multiples. I don't think we've got enough for Casper.
I wasn't expecting... Hey, Professor. No?
Right, strength and brawl. So we're a little way off with him. Bernie's gonna be hard. Where's Dorothea? Don't know if we've got enough for Dorothea. But we'll try. Oh, no, she's already with us. Of course, she joined anyway. Whoa, Petra. Petra's gonna be tough. If we've got Ignatz to be, we might be able to get Ignatz. Which is gonna make this battle of the field. I don't know what happens whether they go back to their. I presume they must go back to their.
That's the end. Professor, I'd also like to talk to you about... Really? All studying?
Right, okay, cool. So... Right. Okay. So I guess... So what's the Harvest Festival, sorry. Oh, that's veggie stuff, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Red turnip plate. Bernie. Well, Petra, definitely. Petra and Bernie is worth doing.
I would be liking that greatly. Ooh.
And then okay. Gratan. We've got Lorenz. Marianne. Absolutely, there's not much point in Leonie. We're better off doing somebody for our own class here. Right, we'll do Marianne and we'll do I think Dimitri's gonna be coming along for a lot of stuff.
I like this dish.
Oh, this takes me back.
Okay, good work. Right. Vegetable stir fry. Casper full. Who do we need? We've got that support thing in this. Oh. Oh, it's just me and Dimitri. Oh no, it's Dimitri and Marianne.
Marianne?
Oh, Dimitri.
Oh, I'm sorry for disturbing your prayer.
There's no need to apologize. I just finished.
I see. What were you praying for?
I was simply asking the goddess for forgiveness.
Forgiveness? For what?
I put our soldiers in danger during the recent battle.
What matters is that they came back safely in the end. You shouldn't blame yourself for that.
It's true, but you were injured when you came to our aid.
That? It was just a scratch. A small price to pay for your safety.
But...
I would never regret helping an ally, even if it meant losing my own life.
No, that's wrong.
How so?
It's just all wrong. You have my thanks for helping in the battle, Dimitri. But I'm afraid I have to ask that you keep your distance from me.
Is that so?
Yes.
Forgive me, but I will be there for you, whether you want me to or not.
I'm sorry.
So, Marianne, she's in a bit of an awkward spot, really, because she's got. What do we do? I think we have to go and do some heavy armor training, really. Like, her things are interesting, but unfortunately, they're quite repetitive.
I'm going to catch.
And I always feel a bit like bad for on that. Oh God, right, okay.
I guess that's...
Can you give me faculty training? Oh no, you can't. Seteth. Or Gerald. Let's try Seteth first. I think he can do it.
I hear that you put...
I think wrong. Okay. Gerald or Gilbert might be able to do it. Although the idea of me learning anything from Gilbert is rather laughable, but...
Power prep. The Reese, I've been you beyond.
God, right, okay. Is he even here? I'm assuming he's not fully down there. I think he was by the fishing pond, actually, wasn't he? Right.
I believe it best.
Yeah, fine. Okay.
I still have...
Yeah, we're going to need to get to D in that.
Maybe. Let's
see.
Right, right, who haven't we, I mean, just to see who's left, like Petra, okay, so Raphael, shouldn't be too far away from. We got. I think we instead go for riding. It's going to be a tough call otherwise. It's a bit of a shame to not take them up more. We might be, I guess we can always give them, do like the gift room.
Yes. Power preparation. The Reese, I've been you be on.
Yeah, can you do... Okay. Alright, good. That was more than that. Right. First off, let's go and have this interaction with Dimitri. Because we are going to want that for the next couple of battles. We have got a few battles coming.
Professor. Thank you for your help the other day, Professor. Please, allow me to express my gratitude by taking you to dinner.
Right, okay. Romance.
Fantastic. Please think about what you'd like to eat. After all, such magnificent guidance must work up quite an appetite.
I hear sausage
I've
is
studied
good.
swordsmanship for some time, but your mercenary skills are something else entirely. Speaking of which, there's another question I must ask you. Were you reconciled with the reality of battle from your first foray? With the killing part, I mean? I see. No. I do not carry that burden well. I doubt that will change, no matter how many years come and go. The first time I led on the battlefield, I was sent to quell a rebellion in the west. It was not a difficult fight. The enemy was not well trained and their morale was low. A swing of the lance and your opponent falls. A flash of your blade and a path opens up. That's the sort of battle it was. Easy, right? That's one way to look at it. The leader of the rebel army was defeated and the rebellion quelled. This was at the height of the post-war period. I recall coming across a dead soldier's body. He was clutching a locket. Inside was a lock of golden hair. I don't know to whom it belonged. His wife? His daughter? Mother? Lover? I'll never know. He was a soldier. An enemy. Someone we had cut down without hesitation. But in that moment, I realized he was also a real person. Just like the rest of us. Of course, we cannot stand idly by and allow anyone to commit senseless acts of violence. Yet, in dispensing what we call justice, we take the lives of cherished family members. Beloved friends. Killing is part of the job, but even so, there are times when I'm chilled to the bone by the depravity of my own actions. That you feel the same way is more comforting than you could know, Professor. May I speak freely? When we first met, I thought of you as someone who felt no strong feelings about killing your enemies. I could never trust someone who kills without batting an eye. My heart won't allow it. But after speaking with you and getting to know you better, I can see you're not like that. Now I know, with all my heart, that I can trust you. Thank you for that.
No problem. You can always trust me, your psychopathic professor. We picked on another support. What? Well, maybe it's not us. This is Bernie and Petra. Bernie and Petra's normally pretty good value.
Petra's really nice. Never yells, never says mean things about people. Maybe she'd be my friend. Oh, there she is now. Okay, Bernie, you can do this.
Bernadetta, are you needing help with something?
How did you know? Do you have eyes in the back of your head or something?
I do not have that, no.
Right. Can I ask you something? Do you want to, maybe, be friends or something? Maybe you don't.
Maybe you don't like me. I don't know what you think of me.
What I am thinking? I am thinking that you remind me of prey.
What?
Yes, like a rabbit in the tall grass, always watching for enemies, and you flee at any sign of danger. You are quick also. I must be careful that I am not hunting Bernie when I take out my bow.
You try not to shoot me. That's, nice.
You have similarities with prey. That is all I mean to be saying.
So you're saying you might end up hunting me?
There is no need to have concern. I will make sure my arrows are not hitting you.
That isn't comforting. Whatever I did to deserve this, forgive me!
You do not need forgiveness, but it is yours if you are wanting it. Was I saying something wrong?
Sick. Right, okay, cool. So, what we need to do is dispense with some gifts. And I think first we can get rid of... I just want to feed this cat. I'm not sure that there's any rhyme or reason to the pets, but just having a supply of fishing stones, smithing stones is quite useful. So,
Since we were
Felix, did you lose a black iron spur?
That's mine. Thank you for finding it.
Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that because he's got a full thing anyway. Right, someone who is skilled with a bow. Who the hell is skilled with bows? Oh wait, is this going to be Shamir actually? Come to think of it. Yeah, okay, that's Shamir. Antique clasp. That was Flane, I think. Agricultural survey is Ferdinand. Don't need that. Small tanned hide could go to Petra, so I think we will go and track her down.
Hey.
No, we might as well give Shamir.
The fishing. I heard you did.
No, not gift. Lost that.
Thanks.
How do you know it was yours? Because you're the person who's skilled with the bow. Yes. Apart from this one.
This created...
Lost items.
I had lost the place.
Jousting almanac. Surely that must be Ingrid. Yeah, right, okay. Where is... Ingrid is somewhere around here, actually, isn't she? She's... Ingrid.
Hey.
Right. Here then.
All that's left now?
Okay, yeah, good. Lost items. Okay, yeah.
Yes, that's mine.
Might as well do that, get some motivation up. A bit like sack of rocks. Raphael.
The fishing trip. Oh, hey! I can't believe I dropped this. Thanks for bringing it to me.
Yeah, no problem. Don't you worry about it, man. So, and then this one, not that I would ever have guessed. Happens to be.
I guess that's it. Oh, this.
Right, fabulous. So now, let us deal in the world of gifts. Well, firstly, let's just check. Support with whom? Well, we'll move to the entrance hall and we'll see where it opens up on the map. Would you believe it? It's back at the fishing pond. Well, if we go up here.
Professor.
Yes, by all means, Catherine.
I wonder why. Why does Lady Rhea give you special treatment? You're not particularly strong or good-looking.
Whoa!
You seem exceedingly unremarkable. Not that I doubt you were a skilled mercenary. Shamir came from the same background, but she doesn't get nearly as much of Lady Rhea's attention. Besides, it'd be one thing if you got brought on as a knight, but a professorship, unprecedented.
Yeah, it was.
I'm not blaming you, I'm just perplexed. And it's not like just anyone can wield the Sword of the Creator. It's a legendary relic, right? And it was casually handed over to you. It's unbelievable. Maybe it's because you're related to Geralt.
Maybe.
He was a leader of the Knights of Seiros.
Maybe.
Probably the finest mercenary in all Fodlan. By the time I joined, he was gone. So I don't know him too well, but he's strong, right? Oh, come on. There can't be a soul in Fodlan who hasn't heard tales of the Bladebreaker. Maybe that's it. Geralt used his influence to help you. But Lady Rhea wouldn't give you favorable treatment because of that. No, definitely not. There must be something more to you. Okay, that settles it. I'm going to watch from afar. Figure out what Lady Rhea could possibly see in you. Whatever it is, maybe I can copy it so that you'll take a shine to me as well. And if I discover that your intentions are malicious, I'll cut you down. With relish.
Right, okay. So we've got some stuff to give. What are our priorities going to be here? If we go back to recruitment, I think I'm actually going to prioritize Bernie because I mean I don't know if I've got anything I can give to her. She's up here. Because hers is the one we're furthest from. So, Bernie, do we have pitcher plants? I don't think we do. We don't. Okay. Armored bear stuffy though. Got one of those? Yeah.
Wow, thank you.
Okay. Can that help? I don't think we've got that. I don't think we've got. Oh, we have got that.
Wow.
So we're going to shower her with gifts.
Wow.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's not really that much stuff that we can give to her. I guess we could give her like just sort of neutral stuff, but it feels like a bit of a waste, honestly. Right, okay. Who is... I mean, we're still trying on Petra, so Petra is an option, although I don't know if we've got much that's going to be up her street, but we'll try.
Yes, created.
Petra, this.
This is giving me.
Great joy, good.
Yes, created.
Okay, oh no, not lost items, gifts. I guess that.
This is giving. Yes, created. This is giving me.
The trouble is, the next one up is like pretty serious in terms of like I think it's like about 3 times the size of all the previous like jump ups, so yeah. That's going to be difficult. Right, okay. Raphael wouldn't be the worst candidate, actually. Where did I put him?
The fishing tournament's over.
Right, Raphael, take a tasty baked treat.
Is this for me?
Well, I think about it, do we really care on that? Like, what about, because we're going to have to get armour up for him, at which point we should be okay. Bernie is a priority. Marianne we should get up easy enough. It might even be better just focusing our own class a bit. I don't think there's too much there. Who is he?
Ever since the
yeah, okay.
For me. Thank you.
Okay, I mean he's got two.
For me.
Okay.
Professor, the battle of it's imperative.
Right, he's on full, so I guess
After all,
Sylvan already on full. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you have in that? I call him Sylvan and not Sylvain. I've been wondering that for some time, like that.
Fishing was a nice.
Maybe people might be a bit annoyed by it, but well, unfortunately, nothing to do.
All that's left.
Don't you have a lost item? Oh yeah.
All that's left now.
So Ingrid, I'm pretty sure has some riding boots.
Is this for me?
Right. Okay. Annette. You're in Blue Lions Town, I assume? Nope. Oh, yes. No. Right, okay.
Wonder if I thought
Gifts. Okay. We can give you this. This increases your motivation. I'm going to give you this. Get you up to full. Right. I think, to be fair, we could recruit some of the teachers as well, just for shits and giggles. Am I in the right place here? Yeah, okay, support. Mercedes is a 1. Actually, not as terribly, but nice to see Flame is she in the. Right.
The Death Knight.
Gifts. Right, okay, yes, good. You're not in a good state. So,
Oh my!
no. problem.
The Death Knights.
Do we have 2 of those?
No, not.
I know we're going back and forth all over the place with this, but oh yeah.
The fishing I heard you did.
Recruit.
Working hard, aren't you? I can assist with any tasks or help with your on it. I'm available anytime.
Happy days.
I'm going to.
I can't recruit Eloise, it's the same.
I guess that's it. Hey, Professor, at the same time, I bet we'd get along. I'm also good looking and born to fight. Feel free to Thunderbrand and
I am so pleased. Oh.
Right, okay. Oh. Looks like we have something up here. Yeah, one of them.
You there, youngster. Won't you listen to this old man's troubles?
No, fuck
I
off,
was
old
born and
man.
raised right here in this town. I spent my whole life here. My daughter lives in the Empire, and she sent me a letter to ask if I was keeping up with my daily worship.
Well, hello there, Professor. Is this a friend of yours?
No, it's just homeless, man.
Is that so? I was sure you two knew each other.
It's a weird thing.
Is there something we can do for you, good sir?
Oh, what a lovely young lady. I was just telling this kind soul a story.
Really? What's troubling you?
Well, I was thinking of going to daily prayer, but my leg's been acting up and I can't walk properly.
How terrible. That's no good at all. May I be of assistance? I'd be happy to lend a shoulder and escort you to the chapel.
Would you? Oh, I'd be most grateful to you. Thank the goddess for sending this young lady to me today.
We'll need your help too, Professor. Here, sir, take my arm.
Just imagine the voice actors.
Splendid work, Professor. He really seemed to appreciate our assistance.
Yes, he certainly did.
I don't think I did anything particularly deserving of praise. I'm just happy that I could help. You did a great job cheering him up on your own.
Thanks.
Someone's face always seems to brighten up the day. Is something wrong? You're giving me a strange look.
How did you know something was bothering him? Okay.
Oh, how should I put this? I suppose it's just second nature to me. It's difficult to describe, but I can usually tell when someone is worried about something. Back there, I could tell that both you and the old man were in distress. I spent a good amount of my life living in the church. Maybe that's why I'm so good at identifying these things?
Because everyone's in distress when they're in the
Did
church.
I not mention that before? I spent nearly 10 years of my life in the Church of Fargus. Many came to in my own time of need. I once ran to the church myself, and they helped me. May I share something with you, Professor? It's about a dream of mine. I'd like to work in the church one day. I want to be like the priest who helped me. Never mind. It's not a very realistic dream. Please forget I said anything. If I were someone else, perhaps a commoner without a crest or stature, maybe things would be different. It's a bit sad, but this is the way things have to be. After all, only the goddess can decide our fates.
Right, cool. Yeah. Well, anyway, she's a decent healer, so there's that to it. We might be done here. Like, we've got a few more gifts in the pocket, but I think they're better off being saved. Yeah. I suppose the only other question is there anybody who we could potentially recruit? But I think we're going to struggle. We kind of need to get the riding and heavy armor up before we get any of those. And then there's Lance. Lance is gonna be tough. Lance and Bow. Eee. I went brawling. I completely forgot about that. Is he, by the way? Oh, what is that? Yeah, I think I will have him use that. Oh, can he not use that anymore? Mind you, he doesn't need to be the class he is. Thinking about it. Byleth is this stupid class. But we can just get out of there because we've got the reason we needed. So, yeah, okay. Okay, here's hoping for a good week. And then we will have to do some paralogs, unfortunately. Cool. Can we instruct? Oh, actually, we'll probably fix up some goals here because we've now got a crap ton of extra students. Although most of them we're not going to end up using. Whoa, no. Yeah, okay, fine. Right. Sylvain, you are low and rubbish, so we need to get you up. What's your riding on?
Hey. Hey.
Okay.
I'm really getting.
You're getting the hang of it, but you're nowhere near good enough at it to make a difference. Ash, we just come on, Ash. Right, good. That's a good start. I think if he can get up a level.
This will be useful.
Okay, we're just going to touch and go.
This will be useful.
Bow's now B, which means
Am I starting to...
nothing. Absolutely nothing. No meaningful benefit for Ash. Best girl has no motivation. That is fine. I kind of do want to get Dorothea going because she's...
I got it? Oh. You're quite the...
Yeah, quite the motivator, that's me. We could go that. Probably don't want to go anything else, so... I think we'll just see if we can get that budding talent unlocked.
Everything went...
Yeah, there we go.
I appreciate...
Okay. Dimitri is actually falling a little behind. So I guess we'll... It's not terribly exciting.
This will be useful.
Okay, well, I got him closer. Felix has already got tier. I think we need to improve him on that. Budding talent or no? I think we want Mercedes going up a bit. And that.
This isn't...
And then just...
Now I've...
Yeah. That leaves last one. It's almost certainly going to be Ingrid. Oh, at some point we should go there. Right. So firstly, Mind you, you're going to go up that anyway, so there's not much point in that.
That looks like.
Well done, Ingrid.
Ah,
Well done, Ingrid.
looks like I.
Okay, that was nice. Begin the lecture. Right, I hope
I
somebody
have
joins.
a question.
Okay. I'm not very good at sharing my opinion. Usually I just want to go along with what everyone else thinks. I don't want to bother anyone. They'll appreciate your opinion.
I see. Thank you.
Okay, good. But does that mean we get a decent chunk of this? Oh, that's a good chunk. Oh, that's a lovely chunk. Look at that. Fuck yeah.
Professor?
Reason and faith. No. Say reason and faith. Right, come on. Somebody. Yeah.
It's about your class, huh? I should be.
Right. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
For the two of us, this will be no challenge at all.
Yes, together.
Right, just get me some Smith.
We did well enough.
Yeah. Good work, folks. Ingrid gets
It all
flying
makes
up.
sense.
I've got it.
Nice.
Am I making progress?
Also nice.
Now I see the heart of it.
Oh yeah.
I think I've got the hang of it.
Aha! I'm getting. I'm getting.
Well, that was. I mean, I suppose they're all going to be good weeks now, aren't they? Right. Byleth is now pretty much done, so we just want a certification for something that will allow him to punch things. Ooh. I mean, Brawler would have been nice. I guess we can go Merc. Or do we take a chance and go Brawler? 35 is pretty low as far as things go. I think we'd stick with just go Merc.
A new path.
Right, okay, get out of that worthless crap that you're in now. Inventory, abilities, so that is fine for you. That's fine for you. I do like your authority, but I think we'll stick with that for now. Axe Breaker. It's not bad. Especially considering one of his options is authority and he doesn't even use those, so yeah, okay, that's nice and easy. Reason level 1. I think for now we'll keep you out of that. Rally speed will have to come in. I think it's going to have to be faith. Sorry. No. Ingrid doesn't need anything else. Okay, cool. Right, so what is Marianne in terms of her skills? Sword, faith, and that's about it. I don't. Oh, wow, 18 resistance though. I think for now we have to kind of stick with what we have. By the way, battalion guilds. Is everyone replenished? No. Right. I think we battle. Okay, so we've got a few of these. First off is the land of the golden deer. Yeah, we will save this. I don't know how easy this is going to be. But
ah, perfection. Oh, these tea leaves are just divine. Quite the impressive selection, if I do say so myself.
Lawrence, so this is where you are.
Hello, Cyril. Lured here by the exquisite aroma, were you?
No. I've got a thing for you. It's a letter. Alright, well, don't say I didn't deliver it.
A letter for me, is it? Curious. Let's see what we have here. Hello, Professor. It is a rare correspondence from my father, as it happens. Some difficulty with Acheron, apparently. My father wishes me to return home and settle it. A young lord whose domain borders my father's. Do you know of the Great Bridge of Myrden? It is an old bridge across the Aramid River, a key crossing between Alliance and Empire territory. Acheron controls the land on the northern. Controlling such an essential location gives him quite a bit of clout, which he is ever so eager to deploy toward the purpose of stirring up trouble. This time, he is dredging up an old border dispute that was supposed to be settled some time ago. He has even begun to dispatch military force. It is best we rout his troops before they cause any damage to the surrounding villages. To my father, Acheron is insignificant in the face of far more pressing political matters. Other houses wield far greater power and influence. Goneril, Cordelia, Edmund, and of course Regan. To make his voice heard at the Round Table conferences, that is simply the way the Leicester Alliance worked. It was, after all, founded with the goal of freedom from Fargus. We prize that independence highly, even if it occasionally hinders cooperation. There is often talk of mutual aid, but the truth is that each noble acts to maximize personal benefit. At the moment, the Regan dukedom is in no state to keep those conflicting motivations in check. So while the Alliance may appear to be at peace, the reality is that internal conflict is a routine matter. Of course, this leaves me precious little time to sit back and enjoy a cup of tea. Alas, I must be off. Since you're here, perhaps I have no fear of Acheron. Though I have left the Golden Deer House behind, the fate of the Alliance will nevertheless rest upon my shoulders someday. It is important to me that those ideals... What say you to... Excellent. Let us be away at once.
Cool. Right, okay. So... I don't know how easy or hard this is going to be. I really have no idea. We might be completely over our heads here. Right, units. I probably should bring along Ash. Right, who's going to be... Where is our... Oh, Dimitri. Okay. I was going to say... I'm sorry, Ash. Like, we just can't. Ash, give him to Dimitri, even though it's not really very useful or exciting. Lysithia, I don't want to give you Sylvan. Actually, let's give you Sylvan and you Ash. Sorry to do that to you, Lysithia. Mind you, actually, do we want to give... well, yeah, because you'll get level ups. Okay. Map. Yeah, let's have Mercedes at the front. That seems perfect. Right. Okay, well... like... Anyone fancy having like a slightly less brutal start? We might as well save because we're locked in on this now. Okay, so we just have to survive.
Far more enemies than I expected. I am glad you decided to come with us, Professor.
Yes,
Oh? And here I thought Count Gloucester would be too busy to send his soldiers here. Ah, well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Right.
That is Acheron. If we can deal with... We need not actually kill him, so long as we cut his... Incidentally, take note of those drawbridges. They can... We may be able to use...
Yeah, right. Ah, fuck it. Oh, I haven't got Ash's thing. Right, okay. Right, so...
Stay focused.
I think we go... You there.
Here goes.
Rally.
Thank you.
Him.
That's my cue.
Scream. What you got for us? Okay. Okay. Quite hits that. Oh, don't use the sword of the fucking creator on that dude. Okay, well...
Proceed with caution.
If he goes there, you can either still gauntlet that guy and die. Right. And there, can you rally...
My thanks.
They do.
Here we go.
Mercedes, can you physic? They do.
Useful.
Right.
What should I do?
What you should do is
Mindful.
swap places with Byleth. Byleth, get your gauntlets out. Ooh. Okay, no, you don't get your gauntlets out.
Ready.
Right, do you have Night Knee? Just out of interest. Okay, what Dedu could do is come up here, gambit these two.
Let's do it. Now.
Right, and then...
I'll cut through. You never had a chance.
Okay.
I'm getting strong.
Oh yeah.
This should...
He gets that, which is fairly annoying. Right, okay.
I'll go.
Right.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, well, Scythia... Fire will do that. Maya's will do that.
Of course I won. I don't have to.
I mean, at least it took magic up, I suppose. Right, okay. So... Byleth. Can't quite take that down. That's frustrating. Felix, if you were to go for that with a mantle, you couldn't take it down either. Oh, nasty.
I stand ready.
Dorothea, you could go here and you take that down. Or that, okay, interesting. Thoron will not hit either. Okay. What, and if you went here, you'd have to use Thoron on that, okay, that's fine. Right, fire. There's an 18, okay. Lorenz, how much damage would you do on this guy? Not very fucking much. Okay. What does Frozen ones do? Increases based on dex. Okay, so that would do 17. He'll be left with 18, he'll be left with 17. Let's try this. Cool. I don't think he's going to need to do too many of these. 83, or else the entire thing looks pretty drastic. Good.
Naturally.
That is pretty pleasing. Well, oh, we can move again. No, I think I'm kind of okay with being there, to be honest. What if we go there? Can we attack from there? And steal Lance? So if we use combat art? Nightmare? I'll give it a go. Hey, what do you got? Yeah, okay.
I'll do my best.
Yeah. What's this response? HP is 10. Right, okay. So I guess... Felix... It's not a reasonable chance of dodging it. Yeah, okay. Right. None of this frigging Sword of the Creator. Oh god, yeah, he's got a frigging impact.
Should I come back?
Right, we've done absolutely terribly in this first go. It's just like a divine pulse written all over
Such
it.
power.
Okay, so Felix, I mean, admittedly on a 49% chance to hit, so... Well, oh, look at that. Got a 1% chance to crit and does. I mean, to be honest, I don't care too much about him because he's got freaking level. But it does sort of open up doors I didn't want opening. Mercedes getting absolutely covered in here as well.
I don't think I can keep fighting.
No, I don't think you can keep fighting either, Mercedes. To be honest, this has just been absolutely brutal. I think we're going to have to go absurdly defensive on this. You keep your bow out and wait there. Right. Violet. Like Gambit. Yeah.
Now's our chance.
I wish you and Gambit had that sword out, but whatever.
Such power.
Very useless, but whatever. Right, so he's going to stay there.
I stand ready.
Okay, I'm not going to help us with that one. To be honest,
Here we go.
I might even just. But can she not get? Oh, she can't Gambit because. Right, okay.
I'll go.
Okay. I'm not going to attack Felix. Sure, why not? Do some of that damage. Right, okay. Gambit. That would heal both of those two. Which I think is of use. Good.
Leave it to me.
Best girl can't attack yet. Lorenz, can you end this guy? What if you did combat art? What if you Tempest Lance that guy?
You can't compete with me.
Right, and then... Oh, you can't get back there. Oh, that's not what I wanted to... Right, okay. Right, Violet can't tank that. So I guess...
Here goes.
And that has to go here. who's going for best girl? Is she right?
How sweet. That's my cue.
The main reason we were doing this. Oh, we could Thor on. But I think in circumstances
My
we do
thanks.
that. And
What should I do?
Yes.
Give up.
But yeah, this is just this is nasty.
I'll cut through.
Steel lance. What about you got like Tempest lance? Could we? I just don't know if that's a play. Although to be fair, if Lysithea goes here, she can potentially taking out 13 would mean, but then like Archer's going to think that this map is absolutely fucking impossible. Combat arts, Tempest lance.
Who's next?
But I mean, we're just going to lose so many people this turn.
This should be.
Right, okay. Axe guy goes to Dimitri. Fuck! So Axe guy gets Dimitri immediately. I thought he might take 2 enemies. No, he's doing fucking 1 shot. Dedu will get 2 shot. Fucking hell. Felix. Okay. Gets damaged, but that's actually probably the best thing that could have happened. Oh, Lysithea, best girl drop. Oh, best girl doesn't drop. Right, okay. But Dedu will drop. Yeah. Oh, that's right, your Highness has already dropped. He can't get through. He has to go for Ingrid. Will not quite kill her. Oh, but because I assumed that she would. Right, and then Lorenz will also die.
Impossible.
Yeah, this is going to be a fucking tough nut to crack. This is going to be a really, really tough nut to crack. And it's not a nut I am going to crack today. So thank you very much for watching, even though we end on this dismal failure. And yeah, I'll see you next time.